Hello and welcome to another video. It is currently 2:34 in the morning, and the reason why I'm making so many videos today at such awful times is because I was thinking to myself, right? By the end of 2025, what do I want, right? And at the moment, I would either like 10 subscribers or 100 views, right? Preferably 100 views, because that means people care about my videos, right? That means people watch it, which is the main goal, right? And so the reason why I was thinking about this is because I have this journal of mine, right? And I like to write down my thoughts in there. And YouTube is basically just a verbal form of my journal, right? And so that's why it really struck with that idea, right? How can I get 100 views, right? And while I was thinking about it, I was like, hey, I looked at my analytics and each video got more and more views, right? It went from like, I don't know, I think it said like 2 views to like, I don't know. It was really bad in the start. Like the first video about New Year's, which I think you guys should watch because I think at least it's a pretty good video. Even though it's my first, you probably can't hear me. I hope you guys can hear me now better, now that I fixed that. But I think that with each video, right, they progressively got more, even if it was just by one more view. Although I am being harsh because I posted that video like a day ago, and it already has like, I don't know, it has a lot of views, right? Or the video I just posted, I hope, got a lot of views. I don't really know, right? The point being is that I got like little more than 10 views with the second and third, right? And each time it progressively got more and more, right? So I'm thinking to myself, right, oh, if I just get 10 videos out, then I'll get 100. So that's basically the goal. But back to the main reason of this topic, right? Journaling. What are my thoughts on journaling? Do I like it? Do I not? I think that journaling is a very good thing that you should do, right? I have a lot of experience with journaling, okay? I have been journaling in my journal, which I have right here, since May 2024, right? Now, that may not seem like a long time, but as of recording this, that's about a year and a half, right? And in a year and a half time, how many pages have I filled up? I would say maybe around 20 or 30 or 40, right? So that's what, like 500, 400 days, 500 days within just 40 pages of a notebook, right? And you might be thinking, why is that, right? Like that, the math doesn't add up. And to be honest, it doesn't. And the reason why it doesn't, the reason why it doesn't is because I've been extremely inconsistent with it, right? Like I said, it's kind of like I like it, but I don't, right? Now, the reason why I don't like it is because it takes time out of my day that I need to journal, right? And like, oh, boo-hoo, right? But there are these days where it's like, I really don't want to do anything. So I just don't. And then that kind of becomes a habit of me not doing it. So I'm kind of getting myself back into the habit of journaling, which is why I've been journaling consistently for the past, like, I don't know, month, right? Which is when I kind of started deciding to make this YouTube channel to really put my thoughts out there. And the reason why is because journals capture things that pictures can't, right? And I mentioned this in another video, but your thoughts capture memories, right? Your thoughts capture everything. Meanwhile, a picture only captures a moment, right? And you might see a photo from back then. You might be like, oh, I remember that, right? You captured a memory. But there are also photos where it's like, hey, I wonder what I was thinking, right? And with journals, you really get to understand what you were thinking, right, in that time. And at the end of the video, I will Actually, no, I was about to say I was gonna journal or say something from my journal, but yeah, probably not, because I feel like that journals are meant to be for you, right? Not for the whole world, right? Because the whole world doesn't really need to know your personal business, right? That's why I don't really like talking about stuff like that, because why should you care, right? Why should you care? I'm just a normal person just talking about my life, and you're taking the time out of your day, sorry, my bad, to watch me make videos at 2:30 in the morning, right? Because this is the only time I can make videos. And so that's why I think that when you journal, it shouldn't be, oh, I'm journaling because maybe one day. No, hold on, I'm trying to think of a good example. I'm journaling because, like, oh, I want to share my thoughts with the world. No, right? They're your thoughts. If you want to share them, you can, but that's just not what I really like to do, because I think that when you share your thoughts, it kind of creates this sense of, if you don't like him, then you should leave, right? So before I share my thoughts, because some people genuinely just don't care, right? And I'm fine with that, like, I understand, but I think that before I share my thoughts with the world, I would like to get like at least an average of 100 views per video. But with that being said, right, I think that journaling is phenomenal for visualizing your habits, right? Or showing discipline, right? Because there are moments where I really felt like I'm not making any progress, right? Like, my life sucks, right? And I kind of just go journal about that, right? And then I look back on it and I'm like, hey, why did I say that, right? Like, my life didn't suck. My life doesn't suck, right? And if it did, then you could be like, well, look at that. Look at how much I've grown after that experience, right? I've grown so much. This has really showed to me that, hey, maybe I could change in life, right? Maybe I could be someone who I want to be. I could strive to be better than I was yesterday. You've got to be kidding me. And so I think that aspect of it is really nice. Although the aspect I don't like is that it's physical, right? So if someone comes in your room, they could steal it, right? Or they could look at it, which, if someone looked at my journal, I'm cooked, right? Not because of anything bad, right? Like, I didn't do anything bad. And if I did, I would write it down, right? Because it's a learning experience in my life, right? And it's important to learn and to take note of that and to realize what you were feeling. But because I have a lot of personal things in there, right? Like who I liked, so on and so forth, right? And if someone saw that, or my opinions on things, then, I'm cooked, right? To put it lightly. But that's besides the point. The point is that when you're journaling, it's more of a statement, right? And that statement is, I want to change, right? I want to be the best. I want to be the best version of myself. I want to be better than who I was yesterday, right? And that's a really key factor. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this game. But that's a really key factor when it comes to things like that. Especially when you're looking at life and you're like, what did I do? Right? What did I do with my life? Because I'm going to make a video right after this one about something like that. And I think that it's a very sensitive topic for some, but I don't care, right? I really don't care. Now, before I make that video, I will put a log in my journal, and I think it's going to be about how proud of myself I am, right? Because I've come this far with my life. Even though I might not have the trophies to show it, I might not have the legitimate things that will show what I wanted in life, I'm still here, right? And that is the most important thing in the world, because the second you're not here and the second you quit is the second you realize just how important life is. And I've quit a couple of times on a lot of things, and each time it's made me realize just how important it is that I'm alive right now. And I'm not saying this as like something sappy, I'm saying this genuinely serious, right? So I'm sure when I look back on this, right, when I look back at my thoughts, I'm gonna be like, why am I saying this at 2 a.m, right? Like, I'm so weird, right? But I'm sure that at least one of the times I'll be understanding of myself, right? Or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't even agree. Maybe in a year I won't even realize, right? Maybe in a year I'll become a react channel that reacts to my old videos. I don't even know. But I'm sure my journal will, because it'll be there for every step of the way. So the main takeaway from this video, if you're gonna get anything, is that I think that you guys should journal if you don't already, because it's a very important thing that you do in life, right? Like, you only live it once, so why not capture every moment while you still can? And what better way to do it than with the old-fashioned pen and paper? So, wow, whoa, hold on, sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked here. Since when do they have this in the game? Anyways, sorry, that's besides the point, right? The point is that I hope you guys have a great day. You know, the new year is coming up. I'm trying to get to 100 views, so if you like this content, please share it with a friend, I guess. And if you have any video suggestions, please leave it in the comments below, because my ideas will run out one day and I really appreciate it. So that's it, and have a good day, guys.